All right, we live, we live. It's a lie. Um, One of the things that somebody brought up yesterday in the live, they said that Tio was looking to fight the winner of Ryan Garcia and Conor Benn. That would be a great move. I think Ryan still has the belt. Tio just got a belt, so that'd be a good unification bout. We already know you can't beat Shakur, so that's a fight where it's like Conor Benn, Ryan Garcia, and Tio. They all fight off athleticism, so the fight is going to be good regardless, no matter who wins, or no matter who wins between Ryan and Ben. It'd be a nice challenge for Tio. And it'd be a good fight overall. It won't be somebody that's going to wash him like Shakur. So it'd be competitive. Now, if Tio were to fight Ryan, a lot of people believe Ryan will knock him out. Devo said, "Where's Jaffe at?" I just went live, so I don't know. What's good, Devo? Yeah, you see, y'all need Jaffe, man. Y'all like Jaffe. That's why I be having him on the lives because he provide a different perspective, whether people like it or not. You know. But I'm just going over the hypothetical. If uh if Ryan or Conor Benn, whichever one of them wins, they fight Tio next, how would that fight go? He said, "No, I'm saying look how Tio immediately ducked though. Who did Tio duck? You talking about Tio duck Devin? We already know Tio can't. Like, okay, Tio's at 147 now, right? We know he's not gonna fight no Devin. This Conor last fight at 147. So so if Conor wins, damn, he's just gonna vacate the belt because Ryan has the belt. I don't got Conor winning, but if he wins, I guess he just vacate the belt. Say if Conor win, he gonna go to 154. I don't know what for. I don't know what he would do, what he could do at 154, because he has such limited boxing skill. And the guys at 54 are bigger. They're good athletes, more power. Hopefully Ryan beats him though. I mean, what's the point of him winning the belt and then leaving the weight class? What's the point? But yeah, I think Tio and Ryan would be a great fight, action-packed fight. I picked Tio to win that fight. A lot of people think Ryan would knock him out. Now, Tio and Conor Benn will be just him versus Rolly Romero all over again. He'd be going up against a Rolly Romero who hasn't been knocked out, who's not gun shy. So he'll probably get hit. But he'd also be going up against a Rolly Romero that doesn't have that same type of power. But it would just be him versus a guy who doesn't really have no tricks. Like Conor Benn has no tricks. Rolly has no tricks. When I say tricks, I mean setups. They don't know how to really set up their offense. They don't know how to set up their offense, bro. Conor getting knocked out. I don't see him avoiding a left hook for 12 rounds. Yeah, I got Ryan beating Conor as well. He said, I know this is off topic, but who do you think wins Norman versus Hitchens? Nothing is never, as long as it's about boxing, it's never off topic. So whenever y'all come in here with questions like that, it's good for the live. I appreciate it. He says, Norman Jr. versus Hitchens. I got Norman Jr. It's a reason Hitchens wanted to be at 140 for all those years, bro. Like, and it's not like Hitchens is Devin. Like, to me, Hitchens is a poor man Shakur Stevenson. In my opinion. You say you got Norman. Yeah. What has Hitchens done in the professional sport of boxing? Honestly, Hitchens to me is somebody that just hung around the right people. Like, he tall, but he doesn't really use his frame that well. So I'm a fan of Norman though. Yeah, Norman, he got crazy athleticism and crazy power. What's up, KJ? Ryan may be a bad style for T.O. He is a bad style for T.O., but I still got T.O. winning. Unless Ryan can improve, like really figure out better ways to set up his hook. But you know what, though? Because of the way Rolly was hitting T.O., and it took T.O. 11 rounds to duck under the hook, maybe Ryan would knock T.O. ass out. Yeah, maybe Ryan would knock T.O. ass right out, bro. Hitchens can't box like Devin, bro. That's the thing. Hitchens can't box like Devin. So they sound good, but they're two totally different fighters. Hitchens does not get up on his feet like how Devin does. Devin really get up on them toes like Ray Leonard and them. Like he really be bouncing. Hitchens can't fight like that. Like Hitchens fight on the balls of his feet, but he don't really get up on that bite. They two totally different fighters. And Devin takes more risks than Hitchens. That's why Devin had such a a better career than Hitchens, even though Hitchens, physiologically, him being taller, quicker, he should have a better career than Devin. So yeah, right, Hitchens don't be agile like that. He really don't. Salute kid. Thanks, Scary Tales. What's good? Hitchens really don't be agile like that, bro. Hey, don't let him fool you. There's a reason he wanted to be at 140 for all those years, even though he damn near 6 foot tall. Said, yeah, he ducked Matias. He even admitted to ducking Matias. And Gary Anthony Russell. Facts. But he even admitted to ducking Matias. He said, you already know how Matias coming. I wasn't comfortable making the weight. So blah, 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 blah. I was like, damn. I can't believe he came out and said that. He bold. That brother is bold. He should have been embarrassed. But nope, he came right on out and said it. I said, well, damn. I think an ultimate comeback fight would be Lamont versus Matias because they both coming off a loss. Yeah. That'd be nasty. That'd be great for boxing. What's good, Devo? He said out his own mouth he wasn't ready for Matias. Very sad. I mean, a lot of guys, Keyshawn Davis tell you he was calling people out when he wasn't ready. A lot of these guys, they don't really have as much heart as they try to. Like the fans don't see it, but I see it because I actually box. Like a lot of these little Olympic guys, whatever, they don't have that much heart. That's why Devin is so far ahead of so many people that's more talented than him. Because Devin Haney actually has heart, so he's.
What's up, KJ?
What's good, Devo?
You hear me?
Yeah.
I bet. Yeah. But like I said, bro, regarding Tommy comment, bro, I feel like niggas trying to skip the line, bro. Like they not trying to fight the the high risk, low reward niggas, and they
Yeah,
trying to
yeah,
skip
but
to
bro,
the
watch the N word because we're on YouTube. It says
oh
he said then again Garcia may be the last big win T.O. can get unless he gets Pero. I don't even know if he beating Garcia. But my bad, brother. Go ahead and finish your statement. I was just letting you know, keep it clean because we on YouTube.
Yeah, my fault, my
You
fault.
good?
Because I be on other panels and they don't be saying so they let me say it. But anyway, what I was saying is they be trying to skip the high risk, low reward fighters and trying to skip their way to the
To the big money
the
fight. So if they
yeah,
lose, it don't make a difference. They can say, "Ah, well, at least I got paid."
exactly. And
Yeah.
in the
A
meantime,
lot of
they
them are hoes, bro.
exactly, you know what I mean? That's why I respect the fighters who fight the tough fights, you know what I mean? When like Devin and like what's his face? Alberto Puello, because he fought Gary and Matias, you know what I mean, at 140. And he about to fight Don Smith, who beat Matias. So it's like, but I be peeping the play, bro. In the meantime, they gonna fight a bunch of Mexicans and people that can easily beat until they and gain a lot of clout until they get those big fights.
Because the whole thing is this, bro. You literally, you literally gotta look at it like this. Everybody knows. Most people they just go off a record. Like, oh, I'm 30 and 0, I'm 40 and 0. People ever since the Floyd Mayweather era, people think that that means you're good. So most people aren't gonna go back and watch the fights. They're not gonna see whether or not you was actually good, who you fought, like none of that.
Mm,
It's just on 40 and 0. So as long as you can stay undefeated and keep your name out there, eventually you're gonna make money. And that's how everybody's doing it. And that's why boxing is pretty much dead because
facts,
ain't nobody taking no risks.
facts. Yeah, you peep the
And a
play
lot
too,
of guys
right?
who really want to take risks, they try to push them out of the sport anyway. Like Terrence Crawford, they didn't really want Bud to be a star, even though he
Mm,
had all the makings of a star.
facts. Right.
But it's
Yeah.
because if you got a real starter, you messes up a lot of money. Like you really could fight. Like if you really could beat everybody, you're a world beater. That means you're about to mess up money for so many different factions. Like it's four different sanctioning bodies. If you could beat all four champions, you messing up money for all four sanctioning bodies. That's why
Mm,
guys like Bud, they kind of try to blackball him as long as they can. It's like, yeah, you may be the best, but we don't make money with just one man unless you could really sell them, sell them pay-per-views. Everybody
mm-hmm.
loses money if one man is just beating everybody. What's
Exactly.
good, Jake?
And especially if that one man is like about his business, you feel me? Like he
Yeah,
don't
if
really
he's
be
not
on social
marketable.
media like that.
Yeah, if he's
Right.
not marketable, he's not talking that trash.
No
He can't.
tattoos.
Yeah, they like, no, you bad for business, bro. Bump that.
Exactly. Even though I think it's great for, but I understand what you're saying, you know what I mean? It's great for the sport of boxing, but people in the sport trying to make money for
Yeah, they
themselves.
trying to make
So,
money.
right. So,
I mean, at the
yeah,
end of the day, it's partially Bud fault because he looked at marketing as being a clown. He said, "I'm not a clown. The other fighters don't have to do it." Yes, they do. Triple G was never no real household name. Like he never was no pay per view dude. That's why his biggest fights was against Canelo. It don't matter how much ass you whoop. You have to market the fights. If you don't want to market the fight, nobody gonna know you.
right.
They said stop talking about bum ass T.O. Talk about real fighters. Well, T.O. has fought. He has a really great resume. Win, lose, or
He do.
draw.
He
And
do.
he's a good fighter. He's just not great.
Right. He
What do
do.
you think gives a man heart? Is your upbringing? Because I had a rough life and love sparring people taller, heavier, and more experienced than me. Always take um, away something from it. You get heart from the Lord. The Lord give you your heart. Some
Facts.
men they just cowards. Some men they got heart. It don't matter about your upbringing.
Right.
Jake said, "Hey man, we went over this yesterday. The most overrated resume ever." No, no, no. T.O. has fought Shakur Stevenson. He's fought Lomachenko. He's fought Sander Martin. He's fought Jermaine
Jermaine
Ortiz,
Ortiz,
bro. Come on,
Josh
man.
Taylor,
Yeah, Josh said like he's fought really good boxers. Win,
and
lose, or draw. I
Arnold.
think he lost to Martin and Ortiz, but I'm just saying he has fought challenges. It's not like he's out here just fighting anybody.
Right. And don't sleep on Arnold
He
Barboza
said
too.
resume includes winning. No, it doesn't. I don't care if you lose. At least he getting in the damn ring. I'm not saying Tio is great. I say he's very good. I never say,
Yeah.
oh, Tio, he one of the best. No. His resume is one of the best out there. At the end of the day, they're fighting real challenges. 95% of boxers aren't. Lost to Jermaine Ortiz, yeah, I agree. Lost Santa Martin, I agree. Josh Hill was not good. Okay. Lost Camboso, yeah. Yeah, he did. But
He did lose
he's
a
fighting
composer.
these guys, bro. Look at his resume. He's fighting them.
He's
If
fighting them,
everybody
bro.
if everybody was moving like Tio, boxing would be on fire. Like I can't disrespect a man who actually keeping the sport alive.
Matter of fact, if
He
Teal
just
would
fought
just
Rolly. Like that
right,
man's resume stacked.
if Teal would have just shut his mouth, he'll be one of the most loved fighters. If he just shut his mouth,
I mean,
in
yeah,
my
I mean he
opinion.
tries to market, he just don't got it.
I feel like he's easily marketable. He just got to shut up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just fight. You already got the you already got the think about Bill and Devin. Devin don't really do much, bro. But
Yeah,
and
Devin don't talk. He just let Bill do it because Devin know he's not good on the mic like that.
right, he let Bill do the talking,
Jake said I'm a
and
T.O. hater. Jake, until you get under 200 pounds, you don't need to worry about hating on T.O.
right, you know what I mean. But Devin fights the fights, and Bill does the talking. Tio
Yeah,
and Tio Senior could do the same shit, and you know what I mean. Tio
yeah,
Senior could do all the talking, and Tio could fight the fights, but Tio be on that clown shit, and people booing him in his own city. I mean,
facts.
apparently his own city. Like, how's more people cheering for Shakur in New York when you're
He
from New
didn't
York?
fight. No, I'm laughing at Jake. So he didn't fight Matias or Hitchens at 140. Yeah, but he fought some good guys though. Like you can't fight everybody. Rolly is on the
Right.
spectrum and it shouldn't even count. Yeah, but Rolly dangerous. He almost stopped the man. I respect Tio for trying. That's a fact. Me too. Jake said, "All right, bro, you lame." No,
Nah,
but
I get it,
seriously,
but
how you gonna hate? I'm serious though, Jake. Why you hate Tio and the man's out here actually keeping the sport alive? Like a lot of these guys won't even fight nobody. Tio fought damn near everybody. Is
mm,
Rolly actually autistic? I always get, yeah, he is. He's really slow for real.
yeah,
He
niggas
said
be
when he's in the
sleeping
ring,
on
he's clearly
Tio.
autistic. Yeah, in the ring and out of the ring, it's clear that Rolly has some type of condition.
Right. He an overachiever, in my opinion.
Jake said he's not
Rolly.
keeping it alive. He's not even a big draw, bro. The man fought Rolly Romero, put on a good fight, like got hurt and all that, put it on the line. He fought Shakur Stevenson. That was one of the biggest fights of the damn year. What are you talking about? He's not keeping the sport
Good.
alive. You know how people duck Shakur? You know Pitbull could have fought Shakur. Frank Martin. All these people ducked him, man. Come on, bro. Yeah, Tio did duck Matias like a bit, but I think Matias was poisoned against Smith. I have evidence of it. Now, I don't think
What
he
do you
was
mean?
poisoned. He was about to knock Smith out. Smith just came out and he won.
Bro, Matias fight how he usually fight, bro. He would just get punched on.
Yeah, Matias let people hit him. So when you fight like that,
Right. Um,
your days are numbered, bro. Every
days are
time
numbered,
Matias goes
bro.
out there, he leaves a lot out there, meaning he's gonna have his time period being dominant is shortened because he just takes every punch. These people are
Hmm.
not robots, like they actual human beings. Lost 12-0 to Shakur. What do you think what happened to Pitbull? 12-0. What you talking about? It's Shakur Stevenson, bro. We like
Right.
everybody like most of these dudes, Tank will probably get 12-0 by Shakur. His former trainer Panda said he was very sick for the Smith fight. Well, it is what it is. Don't go out there if you that damn sick, but you want that money. To that
It
TO
w-
pack hit, good as F. Not gonna lie. You want some? You funny, bro. Pitbull will put up a better fight. Pitbull will get 12-0, bro. What are you talking about? Shakur with
right.
12-0 Pitbull. Pitbull basic as hell.
Bro, they matchmaking Pitbull right now. Like
Yeah,
they
that's Pitbull. It's okay though because you need matchmaking in boxing. Nobody want to see. You really don't want to see these guys get embarrassed. You want a good fight. You want people to make money. Like, but eventually you want a Pitbull and Shakur to square off. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you don't want to just throw somebody like Pitbull to slick boxers over and over and over. Like you want him to get
uh,
inside firefights because he's a firefighter.
right, and he has a fan base, so you
Yeah,
want
like
to
come on,
see
man.
him right.
No, Cruz will get 10-2. No, he'll get 12-0, bro. They'll be looking for rounds to give him, but really get 12-0, bro. Come on. That man Cruz don't have no he come forward the whole time. No special effects. Well, he do got
Yeah,
a little couple counters that he got, but he basic.
but bro, you think I have a question, bro.
Hmm.
You think they blackballing Devin at 47?
No, no, no. Nobody, people don't want to fight Devin. After Devin did what he did to Brian Norman, don't nobody want to see that man. He's huge for the weight class. He has great feet. He's in shape. He's determined. He's only getting better. Who want to fight him?
Right.
Even Boost didn't want to fight him at 47. Boost Ennis didn't want to fight him at 47.
So that's my point, right? Do you see a Boots, Ennis, and Devin fight happening in the future?
No, never. Neither one of them wanted to take the risk. Boots didn't want to be underweight, and Devin don't want to give up the weight. So, like that's why like James Tony said this era different. Like in his era, everybody just wanted to be great. They'd take the risk just so they could have a bragging right. These guys don't get it. Like if you always seemingly have the advantage, you're not going to get credit at the end of your career. The reason Ali is remembered is because he won 2 fights where he was an underdog. They thought he was too young for listening. He beat him. They thought he was too old for forming. He beat him. You know what I
Right.
mean?
It's
That's how
fi-
you become a legend. Like jump up and fight somebody that people don't give you a chance against. All
Hell
that
yeah.
fighting, that matchmaking stuff, you're not gonna be no legend nowhere, bro. So boxing map don't work, so you can't even bring up the fact that he stopped Rolly. Facts. I seen Haney working with James Tony. He worked with James Tony since he was a teenager. A lot of people they don't know that. Haney been with James Tony since he was a little kid. Thank you. He hasn't learned nothing. You can't really learn from James Tony because James Tony, a lot of what James Tony did is natural. Like I was sparring today and like I'm on the ropes, making guys miss some time encounters and stuff. I wouldn't, if I was working with a boxer, I would never tell them, all right, man, go sit on the ropes and then wait for a guy to make a mistake. And then like, no, they're gonna get beat up. Like certain stuff people have ingrained in them naturally. The way James Tony was rolling his body with both hands down, doing the shoulder roll on both sides, like he rolls both sides of his body. Floyd, he does a Philly shell. He like to keep the rear hand up. James Tony literally would drop both hands and just be rolling his whole body left and right. You can't teach that. Tony
But
did the Philly shell before
KJ,
Mayweather. Well, it's not about who did it before. It's different variations of the Philly shell, and Tony's just a natural. Pitbull ain't lose no time soon. PBC wants him to be tank return fight. Facts, facts. Good insight, Chris. Dude said true. What was you saying, Devo?
how you see Boots and Devin fight going if they was to fight at 54?
Oh, Boost gonna win at 54. If Devin knew how to fight like Winky
But
Wright, he could win. Like Devin don't know how to fight with his hands up. When you going up against somebody who's bigger than you, like I don't know if you saw my last
okay.
fight, but the guy's bigger than me. My last 2 fights, the guys were bigger than me. You have to be able to put your guard up to protect yourself. You can't just be out here trying to act like you Cassius Clay, footwork, because the bigger man is gonna have bigger punches. It's gonna slow you down. It's gonna be time periods where you don't have the energy to get up on your feet. So you have to be able to fight in the pocket. And the best way to do that is to be able to fight with your guard up. Devin doesn't know how to do that, so he's not gonna beat a man who's naturally bigger than him and as athletic as Boots. Another thing that when you're going up
Okay.
against somebody that's bigger than you, it's good to walk their ass down because it psychs them out. Like even though they bigger, you walking them down, they be like, damn, why he fighting me like this? What's wrong with this dude? Devin can't do that.
Right. You got Boots fighting like decision or by whatever.
Yeah. You said, oh no, I got Boost by either decision or
Knockout?
late round stoppage. Like
Late late round stoppage.
yeah, or decision, unanimous. When's the last time you
All
seen
right.
Devin bang it out with someone? Never. Stand in the pocket and exchange. Never. Put himself in the fire like Shakur did against Zepeda. He tried to against Ryan. I give him his credit, but he just wasn't good enough. But he tried to. Like he fought Ryan in a that showed you that he's not good at that style. He fought Ryan in a style that's not for him. Devin jab, step back, clinch. Yeah, they learned that from watching a 36-year-old Floyd on his last legs. That's his whole style. Facts. Let me cook. He got popped for the same fake stuff Ryan got caught for Osterring red flag. In the locker room, Smith's team made him change gloves into bigger gloves, and Teddy Atlas called him a devil. Oh, that dude Smith he popped dirty. I didn't know that.
Matthias.
Oh, yeah, Matias. Yeah,
Matthias.
yeah, yeah. He said they just hated on him because he dark skinned. Well, that's true. A lot of Cubans who dark skinned, they don't like him. LOL, what happened? Devin would lose to Zepeda too. Oh, you tripping? Devin would embarrass Zepeda. All them aggressive dudes that need you to be. Roach was perfect for Zepeda because Roach got slow feet. Like Devin feet fast, bro. Like that
Right.
footwork is something else. It's literally like the whole Lamar Jackson thing. The reason Lamar is dynamic because he could throw, but he could slice and dice your ass on the ground as well. So it gives him options. That's how it is in boxing. And he submitted a hair follicle test and didn't test positive. Okay, cool. Nah, Floyd defense was miles ahead. Yeah, it was. and he had volume. No, he didn't have volume, but you're right. Floyd's defense was miles ahead. Another mid fighter. Devin trained so hard and got so much experience, it's impossible for him to be mid. Norman just did an interview calling out Davis and all the champions. Well, he need to call out Devin because Devin the one who whooped his ass. Did he call out Devin?
He did call out Devin, but um, he I think he know he not getting that fight yet. Next,
If I was Devin,
but he
I'll
number two
rematch
in it.
Norman. That's how you do it. Now, if you beat somebody who feels though they got better and they're dangerous, and you beat them again and most likely stop them, that's how you make that legacy. Like, yeah, I'll whoop you. When you beat somebody twice like that, that's basically you saying I beat you 1,000 times. I'm just better than you. That's how you make the
What
statement. You can
about
win one time, but if they go back and switch up something, that don't necessarily mean you're gonna win the second one. You win twice, that stamp you like, oh yeah, he really the real deal. Devin is not Shakur. He not handling Zepeda pressure and volume standing on the ropes exchanging with a Philly shell. Of course he's not. Of course he's not. But I stood on the ropes and did a Philly show in my last fight. I mean, it's not all that. Devin is going to fight Zepeda the same way he fought
scary,
that Barbosa dude. He's
scary,
going to box and move.
scary
It's going to be
tales,
easy.
scary tales? Devin will beat the shit out of Blair Cobb, bro.
Haney messed
Stop
up.
playing, bro.
Haney messed up wearing that dumb gear in the Ryan fight. His shoes had no grip. That had nothing to do with it. If you like that, you like that. Like all them, my shoes, my this, my that. Like nah, bro, you gotta win. Devin Haney has been sparring everyone since a kid. Did you see the video of him getting destroyed and sparring by Blair Cobbs? Yeah, that's why Devin is so nice now. He got so much experience. Devin not even that talented. He just works so damn hard. Blair Cobbs is a good fighter. Facts. Blair is blackballed. He's not blackballed. Blair just
He
for whatever
old. He's
reason.
like 38.
Yeah, he's old. Like, and I don't know what took him so long to jump on the scene. And he lost like certain fights. But Blair ain't all that. But he's good. He's not bad. You know why Blair's good? The same reason why Devin is good. Devin is more naturally talented, but they just work hard. They just want it. A lot of dudes be talented, but they don't
Nah,
want it. They don't work hard. Boxing not a sport. Like you can't be in a
Blair remind
boxing
me
ring and
of.
be tired.
Did
Like it's
Blair
not a
start
sport that you
boxing
just play
late?
around. Huh?
Do you know? Do you know if he started boxing late, Blair?
Yeah, I think he did. It don't matter. He's not that
Because
talented, but he
he
wants
fight
it
like
though.
that.
He wants it.
He fight like that.
He said, "Ah, never mind. He's 36. Yeah, he old as hell. I already knew that." He said, "It's cooked. Forget what I said." I knew Blair was old though. So he is old. I'll give you that. I already knew he was old.
Right. Isn't he signed a Don King too?
Yeah,
But the only fighter on his roster, man.
yeah. But Blair they probably looking like, what
Come
we gonna do
on,
with this
man.
Blair? Like, what can they do with him? That's why the Adrian Broner fight was perfect. It's like a washed up Adrian Broner. You gotta win this. That's why when
No,
Adrian Broner was talking
listen,
crazy
he
to
can
that
still
green
fight if
dude,
he
I was
wants to,
like, man,
bro. It's
Adrian
just,
bluffing. Adrian Broner got into it with the UFC fighter yesterday on stream.
oh
Drunk as
yeah,
hell. It's sad. Yeah, AB, he is. Every time I see him, I be like, damn. That's what happens when you value a fame so much. Like you just do anything. When's your next fight? So hopefully October 24th.
bro.
But I mean, the guy got to accept the fight. Like a lot of these dudes, they don't really. They know anybody who know that they fight me. They know they about to be in a fight for real, for real. Not about to be no running. Not about to be no just trying to score points. Like no, you're gonna be hurting after the fight. So it's hard sometimes. Dudes like this guy that I'm supposed to be fighting, he bigger than me, but I tried to fight him months ago, and they didn't take the fight. So I don't know if he's gonna take the fight. I hope he does, because it's like I'm trying to make money. He should be trying to make money. Yeah, he started at 18 because his dad was a dealer for the cartel, and his dad was on the run from the CIA. He started his pro career in Mexico. Oh damn, I ain't know all that.
Yeah, I feel like only do you like the heavier guys could really have a long layoff from boxing and just come back and still be effective. I feel like the smaller guys
Nah,
when you have
nobody
like
could do it,
need
bro.
the
Nobody.
speed,
Only way you can have a long
not even a
layoff from
heavyweight.
boxing, you have to be naturally you have to be naturally truly gifted. You gotta be gifted, God gifted. To take time off and come back and still be like that, you gotta be God gifted. Peak Broner or Haney.
So
I'm going with Broner. Broner was super bro. Devin Haney not even talented. He's just a hard worker. Broner was talented and he was a hard worker. He was just dumb as hell. And he got
Yeah,
hard too.
I
Broner
mean,
jumped up to 35, jumped up from lightweight to 147, was trying to fight everybody. Like, he got hard. They both got hard.
so you don't think like Wilder or someone with like knockout power could like take a long way off and come back and
Hell
still
no.
like win some fight,
Look at Wilder. Wilder been boxing for
even
years,
with
and
power?
every year his timing gets worse. The power isn't the same. If he was to take 2, 3 years off, he'd be trash. I mean, he need to retire right now, but yeah, he can't do it. Ali could do it because Ali was boxing. He started boxing at 12. He was a freak athlete, great rhythm, coordination, all of that. Wilder has none of that. Boxing about timing. So the more time you spend away from the sport, your timing gets worse and worse. Do you think they'll ever stop giving you weight bullies? Who cares? I mean, I don't care. The Lord got me. Whoever they give me, I'm gonna hurt them. Like the Lord got me. I don't care. They be embarrassing themselves. They don't. They make me look like somebody commented on TikTok today and was like, damn, because remember Jake was hating and was like, how come you just don't move up? Why you keep fighting big guys? And I said, Jake, that don't make sense. Why would I be fighting these big guys um, just to do it? Like, obviously, these are the only people that they're giving me. They're trying to make me get knocked out. But the fact of the matter is, I get in there with big people and whoop their ass. So somebody commented on TikTok and said, damn, that just shows how skilled you are. Most guys can't do that. And I said, ding, because only the people who really know boxing, when you could go up and fight somebody who outweigh you by 20 pounds, your skill level has to be on a whole other level. Like, it just has to be because you getting hit. When you hit them, it's less of an effect. When they hit you, it's more of an effect. So you got to be twice as skilled to really go in there and dominate them. And then if you're strong enough to sit there and brawl with a man that's bigger than you, like I am, you're just on a different level, bro. Like Pernell Whitaker could do it, Floyd could do it. That's why I don't consider Shakur in that strata because he can't do it. Shakur can't go to 147, sit in the pocket and trade with somebody because he hasn't developed his offense enough. How do you become world champion? First, you got to become a Mason. I'm tired of that boy Japan talking because he's always meat riding Shakur Stevenson. Yo, y'all funny with the Japan stuff. How you think Madonna would do today? Great. Madonna, great, bro. Great. I mean, you can put Madonna anywhere. Madonna is never going to go in any era and look like trash. He's too good of a fighter. He's not super skilled, but he let his hands go. He tough. Like that stuff goes a long way. That's why I implore y'all to go in the boxing ring and see how I feel to go. Like I just started sparring today again since my last fight because I was, resting from a hand injury and stuff. My hand's still messed up, but it is what it is. But anyway, um, I just did 6 rounds, bro. 6 rounds. And I've been boxing for 5 years now. And guess what? It was still tiring because I hadn't been sparring. I've been running, I've been doing all this and that, light sparring, but I hadn't been really, really sparring. So, and I was still doing good. It's just I couldn't really let my hands go like how I could do probably in a couple weeks once I get in, real boxing shape. And that's what people don't get. Like a lot of boxing is conditioning. And a dude like Madonna, his conditioning was crazy. His punch output was crazy, and his toughness. How would Cotto do today? Great, great. I mean, you can't. When somebody could box, they could box, bro. A lot of them dudes would do better. Like boxing would be more fun if we had a Madonna and a Cotto out today. We got a lot of scary dudes out right now. Like yeah, they got skills, but they scary as hell. So the sport is like stagnant.
Who you got in the fight this week?
Who's fighting?
Moses Atama
No, he's
and
not the first one to make him bleed.
Philip Hergovich.
Oh, Atama fighting? He fighting Hergovich, right?
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I got Hergovich all
Yeah.
day. Unless Hergovich like take money under the table, Atama hasn't fought nobody. Thanks for bringing that up because that's what I'm gonna talk about tomorrow. Say Cotto the
Mhm.
first MF to make Floyd bleed. No, bro. Emmanuel Augustus had Floyd bleeding. Come
It
on,
was
man.
Emmanuel Augustus, right? And
Huh?
wasn't it Jose Luis Castillo too, right?
I don't remember if Castillo had Floyd bleeding, but Emmanuel Augustus had
Oh,
him bleeding from that nose.
okay.
Atama gonna man, please. Atama not has done nothing. How
I
would
think
you?
Atama's
How would a
special, bro.
prime Danny Garcia, bro? A prime Danny Garcia. We thought he just fought. I mean, he just fought like a year ago. He fought Lara. I mean, what you mean a prime? He'll do the same thing he did. Like they gonna match him up well. Like Danny Garcia, he ain't nothing. They just matched him up well. He wasn't all that.
Mm. Yo, I have a question.
Hmm?
How you got a Boots and fight going?
Bud would stop him.
Wow.
Manuel Burton. Yeah, Bud would stop him because the problem is this, bro. He said Antonio Tarver said he was smoking. He said he went to rehab and watched the Olympics when were the Roy Jones Jr. I don't know what you was trying to say, 21 Green Light. But the reason Bud would stop Boots is because he's sharper. Um, he takes his time. He has a greater understanding of boxing. He's a better athlete. He's stronger. Like, and when Bud throw punches, he throwing them like he's pinpointing certain areas to knock you out. Boots, he's just trying to be athletic. Like he not Bud. He's not Bud. He's a good athlete though, and a good boxer. But Bud was something different. Bud was
Yeah,
something different. I dropped
Bud's
the
more
link again,
seasoned.
Chris Martinez.
He's like more seasoned, you feel me?
It's not about season. He's just better because if they, when Bud was Boost age, Bud was trying to go after champions and stuff. Like Bud got more heart too. Bud was
Nah,
going
but
after champions before Boost age, really. Like
no, but
Bud
that's
was
my
born to
point.
be better. That's all it is. It ain't about season. He's just better.
No, but my point is
The
that's
fact
that's
that
the
Floyd was
point.
so
Like
confident against Canelo to outweigh him by 16 pounds is crazy. It wasn't crazy. Floyd was just special. Now, my bad. What was your point, brother?
you know what I'm saying? Like that's the point. Like let's say compare Boots' resume to Bud's resume. Bud was actually going after the tough fighters at an earlier age, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, your point wasn't that Bud. Oh, right, right, right. You're saying that Bud was more seasoned. Bud, I wouldn't say
Like
seasoned. I
he
would say Bud is battle tested.
battle
He's
tested, more
battle tested.
tuned,
Boots is
like
not
you
really
feel
battle
me?
tested.
He fought more different styles. Like Boots fought like high, the kung fu with high guard fighters. You feel me?
Yeah.
Bud fought people with footwork, people with high guard, people
Power,
with
people
you know what I
bigger
mean?
than them, people
Yeah,
smart,
different
people.
styles.
Oh,
So
yeah.
when they fight, it's gonna show like
Bud
he's
was more battle
more
tested. Even in
right,
amateurs.
right,
Bud
right,
versus
right.
Donald Curry for Undisputed. But I dropped the link for you, Chris Martinez. I dropped it.
Right, and same with Floyd.
Bud stops Boost today, though. Or you mean Prime? But I don't know if he was stopping right now. Like I said, you can't just leave boxing and then you can just coming back. Mr. Incredible was good, man.
Yo,
What's
He
up?
said, "Where NBA 2K? I got a question to ask you. I don't know where 2K at. He probably ate some ribs and went to sleep. You know how 2K country is. What's good, Mr. Incredible?
what up, KJ?
Chilling, man.
What we talking about?
Well, we've been
Bro,
talking
I
all
saw
types
your
of
live
topics.
yesterday. Man, you was back here letting Jaffe talk his foolishness again. Devin Haney matches up. Devin Haney the best cherry picker. Shakur the best fighter. Wally
What?
Moses the best trainer.
Listen, man. Jaffe is necessary evil, man. We need different perspectives.
Right. That's why I asked somebody, where is he at? Because he said Devin should fight Tio, and Tio would not. He would beat Devin. I'm like, bro, Tio ducked him with the quickness, like
Yeah, I know.
already, bro.
And not only that, like Jaffe gonna have to pay me that $100 when they do fight.
Oh, you put
But
money on it?
Yeah, Devin and Tio, man,
Dang,
that's like taking candy from a baby.
I want to put some money on that too.
Yeah, he'll bet you too. You know, Jaffe really he said if Devin beat Jaffe said if Devin beat Tio, he'd come out and say he been hating that he was wrong and this and that.
Oh man, you know what? I'm finna hit up Tio on Instagram. I'm gonna tell that boy to fight Devin. He'll be the best
Man,
fighter.
please,
What's up,
please.
KJ?
Tio, what's good? Hey, 2K, 21 Greenlight said he had a question for you, brother. I don't know what it
Hey, what's
is.
the question?
I don't know. He probably now that he see that you're here, he probably gonna drop it. Paul Williams versus Floyd. Floyd do real good against some tall dudes, bro. Said Paul is too big. No, he's not. Floyd does great, bro. A 46-year-old Floyd Mayweather got in the ring with Logan Paul, was walking his ass down. A 30, a 40-year-old Floyd Mayweather got in the ring with Conor McGregor, who's a middleweight and who's tall, like 6 foot tall, I think, and was walking his ass down. Like Floyd's strong as hell. He'd have beat the brace off Paul, bro. He'd have been Diego Corrales all over again. Paul would throw them wide shots too. Paul, I be watching Paul Williams when I be working. It be him versus Sergio Martinez. Their two fights be coming on. Sometimes they had a little old HBO specials and stuff. Like Paul used to throw wide shots. He was
Sergio, put
dangling.
them lights out.
He didn't have good balance. None of that. Really, I think they robbed Lara against him. Jay Floyd is definitely beating. He said Floyd is definitely beating Bud. I don't know, but I would pick Floyd though. But I don't know. What's good, Green Jarrell? Floyd is the most scientific boxer. Facts. I mean, it's other people like Charlie Burley. It's other guys and it's people like Ezra Charles who they do something different. Like Bud is more like Ezra Charles. He's in there using his brain to try to knock you out. Floyd was in there using his brain to try to win by any means. So it's different. So yeah, Bud fought getting bored while dehydrated. People don't realize that was tough. Yeah. I mean, that's Bud fought though, trying to be 5'8", 75-inch reach at 135. Like, okay, that's your fault. Mr. Incredible still ducking me. Green Jarrell said you still ducking, man. Jaffe gonna have to walk of shame. No, Jaffe wouldn't care, bro. Jaffe, he funny. He wouldn't give a damn. He'd be like, KJ, he still can't beat Shakur though. That Gamboa win is so underrated. Gamboa is pound for pound. Yeah, that win is underrated. Bud could never, because he's not good on the microphone, he could never win over the fans. He never could. They didn't act like they liked him until he finally retired, and now he just pop up here and there talking trash about boxing. But when he was out there, he never could really win over the fans like that. Bud should have fought Charlo. I wanted to see that. Because Charlo ran from Canelo, Bud lost respect. And plus, since Charlo ran from Canelo, Charlo lost stock. So it really didn't make sense. I wanted to see that fight too. Bud would have stopped Charlo. Charlo don't have that high IQ. Shakur and Tio going to let that brother down. Shakur not going to let him down. Shakur is a beast. But Tio going to let him down. He said Logan Paul. Jake, Logan Paul, 200 pounds. Floyd was 46 years old. Like, I don't think y'all understand, bro. And Logan Paul was training. It's not like he was just off the street. Him and Jake was training.
Logan Paul got beat up.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, for them to say that Paul Williams is going to beat Floyd because he's too big, when Floyd got in there with a 200-pound, 6-foot-something white boy and knocked him out and held him up, like, I don't think that was my point at 46 years old. Paul
It was just,
from Carolina.
He was walking him down, hitting him with hooks.
Walking him down. Jake, you don't understand, bro. Like, now that I know that you big and stuff, I know that you don't really be athletically getting active. So that's why you don't be understanding sports sometimes. You was eating while we was out there playing football, basketball, and stuff. You know what I mean?
Wait, you saw him? You saw a picture of Jake?
No, Jake, I'm just be messing with him because he said he losing weight right now. Matter of fact, Jake, when you get to 190, I want you to send me a before and after picture because I'm gonna shout you out. For real. But all jokes aside, I see why you don't be understanding some stuff about sports because you wasn't playing sports, bro. You was out there, breakfast, lunch, and dinner type dude.
It don't matter how big you are. There's places that you get hit that are still can never really brain. Like your
parts of your
chin.
body, like behind the ear, right at the base of the chin, right at the base of the chin.
Your body.
Yeah, your liver,
your
plexus, kidneys. It's done. The temple. There's nothing you could do. No matter how big you are. Bud stops Mayweather. It's possible. Sugar Ray Leonard versus Floyd. I don't know. Press said I got Sugar Ray. I don't know. I just don't know. Charlo would have gotten stopped bad. I agree. 200 pounds don't mean nothing if you can't box. Well, can you box? Because you 220. Oshaki Foster should be on the pound for pound list, especially if he beat Navarrete. Facts.
He gonna be.
Facts.
Actually, the winner of that fight is on the pound for pound list.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like number
Navarrete
10.
probably there too.
Yeah.
Dude, watching that fight back, I think Ford versus Shock was a fight of the year. What do you think?
Nah, hell no.
Hell no.
So
Ford was getting beat up. He said, I do sport. I'm just messing with you, Jake. I know you probably do sports because for real, like Jake, and this might make you some money, bro. But they got them hot dog eating contests and stuff. No,
Jake, bro, you should have bro.
You should have never told me away.
Instead of you trying, say you do sports and all that, trying to trick somebody, there's a sport out there for you where you could make a lot of money and you could be famous and get a lot of women. They have annual hot dog eating contests all across America. You get paid, sponsorships, all of that.
Them
It could
boys be
change your
eating that
life.
with no chewing. They just swallow them
Yeah,
things.
it'll change your life, brother.
That's
Nah,
funny.
bro.
What you think about Orlando Brown performance? Horrible. I mean, anyone gets hit in the liver, they're not breathing for a good minute. No, I could take a liver punch. Jake said he
A
do
regular
boxing and
person
basketball.
can't.
Jake, I believe you. All jokes aside.
I got a liver shot when I first started training. I almost shit my pants. You don't feel it instantly.
Yeah, it's a delay.
My body just like felt
That
like,
leg go numb. Jake, you
yeah.
better turn into the next Martin Bacoli after all this clowning. Jake won the pie eating contest. I
Oh,
could
bro,
box a bit.
I need you to address what you was talking about because I'm trying to put a little money on something that you
Okay,
talking
what,
about.
what you want to put money on, bro?
My boy Andy,
Oh yeah,
versus
if
Cepeda.
Andy is a Zapata fight, I got money on Zapata.
All right, all
Yeah,
right. I got a
we
little
could bet a
hundy on
yard on
that.
that.
I got a little hundy on that.
Yeah, we could bet a yard on that.
Yeah,
Jay said y'all
Eddie
funny.
Cruz?
yeah.
And that might end up being fight of the year for real, but it's not gonna get it because they don't have the name. But both of them be letting let their hands go. That's gonna be a crazy fight.
Fight of the year, probably Dubois Woodley or Moritaya Andy Cruz for me.
Man,
Hell no.
I don't
Hell
really
no.
like those
Dubois
heavyweight
and
fights because they
Woodley,
don't display no
Dubois and Woodley,
skill.
hell no. I want to see skill and violence. I don't want to just see violence, bro.
They just stand in the
They be
middle and
sloppy
just
as a
bang
bitch. I
it
don't watch no
out.
damn fight of no damn year. That's
So
like
so
saying Conor
so
Benn and Chris Eubank was fight of the year.
hell no, that fight. I never. I was not a fan of that fight. That
Yeah,
was
me
not a
neither.
real fight
The
to me.
Brits went crazy though. They was out there, they was
You-
busting in their
Wait,
pants
so
on
so
that.
so what
Sasaki on the list right now. Yeah, he is.
Have you seen that fight?
I haven't seen
I bet you blokes don't have anything like that. They sold out Wembley.
haven't seen a fight like this since his pops was out there, man. Haven't seen a fight like this since Nigel Benn.
You think Floyd Mayweather could get in there and fight with them? No. You American blokes don't know anything about boxing.
That fight was horrible.
You don't know
Like
nothing
it was
about
so
boxing.
trash. Green Jarrell said, "Yo," he said, "I meant the Charlo that didn't get whooped by Canelo. He would have at least put up a fight. You don't know that. If he ran from Canelo, Bud throw a lot of the same crazy like crazy body shots. He probably ran from Bud. Hey man, I'm used to the hate. It's cool. It's just motivating. Jay, ain't nobody hating on your big ass, man. Stop playing. McCoy
Nah,
ain't
bro,
done
that's
stuff
crazy.
since the Jared Anderson win. He hasn't. You know why? Because Bacoli, see, y'all don't know boxing. Bacoli already said his promoter, his contract is up, and his promoter is trying to follow him around and act like he's still under contract and take all of his money. See, that's how these promoters do, bro. They look at us like, especially
Meal
the Bacoli
ticket.
African, but they look at the melanated fighters like they slaves, bro. Like I own you type of stuff. I can't let you go. I think the ultimate heavyweight was Riddick Bowe. Good defense counters, great jab, physically strong with a great inside kick.
No,
He just had
no,
no
no,
discipline.
no, no.
No. Riddick Bowe is a beast, but I was about to say that before you finish the statement. I would have said Riddick Bowe couldn't have been ultimate because he couldn't stay focused and train, but he was a beast. The skill on display was amazing, at least with me. Ford versus Shot. Ford didn't have the skill. That's why it wasn't amazing. Ray was getting beat up.
He
I
doesn't.
thought
The thing about Ford, he doesn't
He
know how
was
to
getting
pace
beat the brakes
himself.
up.
He don't have a style yet. He don't know who he is in the boxing ring. Like
I
I
thought he
tell you,
was gonna.
like at the gym that I spar, it's some people coming up from PA, right? But I got a regimen, so Wednesday I do a certain thing. So I was told my man Coach Warren, he a really good coach. I told him I wasn't gonna be there, but I don't be tripping about trying to spar every last fighter and see every style because I know exactly what I'm trying to do when I get in the boxing ring. Most fighters don't. They have not developed their style. When I get in the boxing ring, I know exactly what I'm trying to do, and I know how to do it. So it don't matter what style you got, bro. It's more so about can you stop these tricks that I've been working on? Can you stop these traps that I'm about to set for your ass? It don't matter what style they got.
I think his bag is just shallow, and
Yeah, it
he's
is.
been
All he do is try to copy Shakur, bro. He dumb.
yeah.
Once
You shouldn't
when he
try to fight
when
one
he
fighter. You
fought
should try
Nick
to.
Ball and he was letting them hands go, I said, "Oh damn, who is this guy?" If he would
He
have
should have
built
fought
on that,
everybody.
if he would have built on that, he'd be like a black Zapata.
Nah, he going to 135 too.
Who? Who?
Raymond Ford.
No,
He
he
gonna get
should
his ass.
not do that.
He gonna
He
get his
should
ass
not
tore
do.
up from the floor.
Yeah, he shouldn't do that.
Unless he let his hands go, he gonna get his ass tore from the floor. He could be
Nah, I don't
good though.
even think.
I'm
I
not
don't
talking
even
like
think if he
Mayweather,
lets
but I'm
his
just saying
hands go,
he
he ain't
gotta let
even
his
got the
hands
gas
go.
tank for that.
Bro, 135, not that deep, bro.
Man, you tripping?
135
You
is one
tripping?
of the deepest
135 is the deepest division
divisions.
in boxing.
No. Okay,
Abdullah Mason is at 135. Come on, dog.
Abdullah's moving up soon, bro.
No, he's
Abdullah is
not.
not moving
What
up
we
no
talking
time
about?
soon. I
No
promise
No,
you.
time
he's
soon.
not.
No, bro.
No time
What?
soon.
No,
No,
probably not for another 2 years.
he
Abdullah
will never
Mason.
move up.
He's only like
Who else at
23.
35? Tank Davis is still at 35.
Okay, bro.
Come on,
You
bro.
got Floyd Schofield, Tank Davis, which
No,
just
don't even
Tank,
bring up
bro.
Floyd Schofield. We talking about top dogs at 35,
Okay,
bro. Who else? Isn't
Zapata.
yeah, I was ready to say Zapata. Like, all these people will wash Raymond
Hi, who
Ford right now.
else? Who else?
Anyway, versus Nakatani was
Lamont.
a
You
pretty
got
big fight too.
Lamont. You
It was
got
a good
Andy
fight.
Cruz.
Yeah, it's not that deep, bro. Andy Cruz small.
Green
Andy
Terrell said,
Cruz.
"Bang it out." Pause. Damn, man.
Bruh. None of those got.
Larry Holmes one of the
What
greatest
is
heavyweights of all time.
Ford gonna do with Andy
Top
Cruz?
five. Scary Tail said, "You bloke."
Bro, don't sleep.
What was
130,
yo? You
135.
too high on Andy Cruz, Mr. Incredible. He ain't
I'm
done a damn
telling
thing.
you, bro, y'all just don't know
He
because
got the wrong coach,
he ain't got good coaching, bro. I'm telling you,
and
bro.
he hasn't gotten good coaching. So what just have my money ready. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, I'm gonna have that money, but it's gonna be back in my pocket and your money.
Yeah, it's gonna be back in your pocket when you
Uh,
go to work.
Actually, I might
Make
just
it back. What was Charlo scared of against Canelo? What was he scared of, bro? You know how hard Canelo be hitting people in their liver. Charlo not Bud, like bro, y'all are crazy. Yeah, what was he scared of? What? What? Yo, go. Y'all need to get in that boxing ring. Y'all understand? Okay, so Bud know how to bring that shield in and know how to sit down and drop and protect himself with his elbows. Charlo doesn't. So yeah, it's promoter effing them facts. What's good, Nappy Uchia?
well,
Riddick Bowe beat Lennox in the amateur fight. Yeah, yeah. I mean, Riddick Bowe is a beast. What's good, Reese? What's up, KJ? I'm looking for advice on my sparring. Is there a way I can send footage? Yes, I do cover people's sparring footage, bro. It's $5. All you gotta do is cash at me, and then you can send it to my email. So my email, right? I'm a matter of fact, I'm just gonna put it in the comments. So just email me what you're trying to do. Cash app, send the footage, and I'll let you know. And if not, that's cool too. Because some people, when they hear that I actually charge $5, they be like, no. Some people, they be like, all right, bet.
my time is money.
Well, really, I could be charging more than that. It just, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Like, even if I was famous, I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna charge you $50. Like, man, this is something that I love to do. Like, I love looking at film. I love helping people. I love helping myself when it comes to boxing. But I do want the little $5 because it take time like to sit there and actually watch somebody, and half of these people be trash. You know what I mean? I don't like watching trash fighters, bro. But if you paying me, I'll do it.
Give my $5. Give my $5.
Do you
Money,
train out
money,
of
money,
Baltimore?
money.
Yeah, I train out of Baltimore. Who you got, Abdullah or Zapata? I got Abdullah. Abdullah stopped. Zapata gonna be outboxing him, but Abdullah gonna stop him late, bro. I promise you. Dex said he want to join the call. I'm gonna drop the link for you, Dex. But the brother that said he wanted to watch the film, I dropped my email. You could just email me, and then we could work it out.
Can I do payment installments on the $5?
Nah, you need to worry about that payment installment for that $100 when Andy Cruz gets his ass whooped. That's what you need to
Andy
be paying.
Cruz is gonna beat the shit out of
We
Cepeda.
said, KJ, you gotten much better at boxing. If you want to get good at boxing, bro, number one, don't listen to a lot of people. Like, they try to act like you got to be boxing out of the crib like Floyd Mayweather. It's a lot of dudes that's been boxing their whole life and they trash. You need, number one, pray that the Lord send you a good coach to teach you fundamentals. That's number one. Number two, work extremely hard and do a lot of research and see what the great boxers did. Like me, I'm a stickler for road work. A lot of the top boxers that are legends, they all did their road work. Every last one of them, except for James Toney. But James Toney, because he was a fat bastard, he started taking PEDs, so he became a cheater. So you don't want to
Yeah,
be like that.
you know, McDonald's cheeseburgers too.
I'm also big on different sit-ups and stuff like that, like warm-ups, plyometric warm-up. Like My warm up take an hour. I do before I even hit the bag. I warm up for an hour. I stretch for about an hour, and jump roping and stuff. And I also do like around 400, um, like around 400 sit ups before I hit the bag. And I do more sit ups later on during the day. But 1V was good, baby. It's been a while. Been a long
Been a
time.
long time.
Said Lennox
Man, how
Lewis.
you found this live, bro?
I put it
Hey,
on
yo.
my TikTok.
Nah, I literally just was on YouTube and
Oh, it
shit.
popped up. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, YouTube. Y'all ain't okay. Y'all ain't hating on a brother like that. Okay. Lennox Lewis is one of the most overrated heavyweights. No, he's not, bro. That man fought dangerous people, and whenever he lost, he bounced back. See, he built his career, he stayed in the Olympics, then he fought everyone after they were old. Man, please. Him and Tyson wasn't even that much different in age. I was asking about Charlo to see what it was. A Tiff Alberton, do you think you could beat them? That'll be a good fight between you two. A Tiff Alberton, who the hell is that?
I think he a boxer from
Beat
Philly.
up.
From where?
Philly, I think. I got double check.
The Philly fighters, I'm be honest, bro. Every time I was in the amateurs and went and fought them Philly fighters, bro. They too aggressive. Like I just box the hell out of them every time. Like that whole Philly fighter mindset. If you from Philly and you fight like a Philly fighter, I'm gonna style on your ass. So I
But
don't
aren't
care. I'll
I'm gonna be
eat
right back.
whoever.
but aren't you a welterweight?
No, hell no. I fight at 154.
He
You're
should
54?
be. He need to
No,
move
no, no, I'm
down.
not
He
no
won't
hell
move
no.
down.
Why would I, bro?
I think bro fight at 154 too.
Oh yeah, well, we can get it on.
That.
Said, bro, run that fight back. I promise you, Ray put up more of a fight than no. Ray did not put up a good fight, bro. He got his ass tore up. I told you before the fight, Ray Ford don't know who he is in a boxing ring. Shock does. It wasn't gonna be a good fight, and Ray
I
don't even
had
let his hands go.
I had Ray winning that like before the fight. I
He was
predicted
also
Ray was
just a
gonna win.
puncher that got his career saved by Stewart. That wouldn't have worked if Lewis wasn't serious. Listen, you can't be mad at somebody for getting a good coach. Without Emmanuel Stewart, Tommy Hearns would never been heard of. Do you think Terry Norris is underrated? Yeah, he is underrated. He is underrated. He got put out by Julian Jackson because that man power was crazy. Terry Norris can fight his ass off. He said, give me $5. Yeah, it's $5, bro. Installments. All right. Yeah, I think Abdullah eventually gonna catch him. Yeah, me too. Terry Norris put a beast on Ray Leonard, Meldrick Taylor, and Donald Curry. Yeah, Terry Norris was the beast, bro. Errol Spence talked about how he looked up to Terry Norris. It's a lot of great fighters that maybe they didn't sell their soul or like a lot of guys who was great that people don't talk about. Like Mike McCallum is one of my favorite fighters to watch. I watched him to get ready for my last fight because they put me in there with these huge super middleweights. So I'll be breaking that body down. You know what I mean? And I want them to piss that blood. He said,
Hey,
Dan, you said what?
when you gonna move down to 147, man?
Why the hell would I go to 47? You know how big I am, bro?
Yeah,
Like,
you
no
can
Diddy?
make 47, yo.
You said what?
Nah, that's crazy, bro.
If niggas is coming in the ring, big as shit, you fighting at
Bro,
54,
we on
you could be
YouTube, bro.
47.
Watch the cousin, please.
Oh, damn. I forgot.
No, you
Damn.
good, you good.
Look, it's been a long time, bro, like we
No,
said.
no. We used to TikTok.
It was
We
a
never really,
Christian
I didn't really
server.
go live on YouTube. TikTok was different. But 1V, if I the thing is my promoter is the one who got my channel banned. He's the one who's working against me. So like, cause my coach used to be his coach. It's some personal stuff, some racial stuff. His wife attracted to me. I already went over this stuff. So like he's an emotional thinker. He's not thinking about the money. He's thinking about the jealousy, the envy. So he's gonna keep matching me up with people who are bigger than me. The thing is, right now, I'm one of the most skilled fighters in the United States, bro, in the world. Like it may sound crazy, but I just am. It doesn't matter if these fat dudes who don't know how to box come in there, they're gonna get their ass beat. They have 20 pounds on them that's basically just water weight and calories. It's not like they know how to fight.
Yeah.
And plus, I'm not a welterweight, bro. So unlike them, I don't want to try to get no 20-pound weight advantage on a guy and destroy my body to do so. You saw what happened to my last opponent. In the fourth round, he couldn't do a damn. He was slow as hell because his body was gone. You know why? Not just because of the body punch, but because he drained himself so much to try to make weight.
Mm.
Like, nah, bro, I fight at 154. Like
But like,
I'm a big dude, bro. Like I'm telling you, I got a lot of muscle. Like I'm not about to drain my natural strength to try to fight at 47.
like I used to say back in the day, bro, which wasn't that long ago, but it felt like back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like when you try to like drain down like fight week, you know what I'm saying?
You
Yeah, you
lose
take
all
yourself.
nutrients, man.
Yeah, but if you on a strict diet for
Yeah, I'm on
months
a diet.
and
I eat
you
once a
keeping
day, bro.
yourself on at weight, if you keeping yourself at fight weight, you restricting your diet. You're not eating beef and all the
So check this out.
fatty.
I eat once a day, mainly turkey and chicken. So if I'm eating once a day and I'm making 154, 147 would be way too much of a cut.
Yeah,
I
I
haven't
feel
really fought nobody. I haven't fought nobody 154 yet, bro. I haven't fought nobody in my weight class yet. All these wannabe super middleweights bums. I'm
you
about to
gotta
fight. It's a dude that I'm matched up to fight. I was supposed to fight him a couple months ago. He turned down. He turned it down. None of them want to be in the fight because we all at the beginning of our career, so they want easy fights, and it's nothing easy over here, bro. Like you gonna be
yeah,
hurting. You gonna piss that blood. Your mother, everybody gonna see. It's gonna be freeze frames or your head going every which way. Like it is
yeah.
gonna be what it's gonna be. They know what it is. He said, "Did you hear about Turkey's offer to Canelo Alvarez?" No, what was it, Mel? What do you think about Peter McNeely, bro? Stop playing, bro.
That dude was
Yo,
dumb, bro. I don't even know why would he bring that dude up. That dude was
that
the wrong.
dude. What do you think about Peter
What the
Peter
heck is wrong with
McNeely?
him?
That's what Mike Tyson knocked out and didn't even trade. Terry Norris just didn't have enough D, but his offense was next level. There's a lot of guys like that, and they dangerous. When are you gonna leave your promoters to go to a bigger promoter? My contract is up in 2 years, but I'm be honest, bro. I don't know about all that stuff. Like this stuff not just about no skills and all that. And I'm never doing nothing freaky for no boxing career. So I don't know. After my contract up, I might just be solo, go on the road, beat some people ass, get robbed a couple times, make a little bit more money. His wife attracted me. Now I gotta hear the story of how you found out. She told me, "Do you do isometrics? You mean like jumping off one leg and stuff?" Yeah. I think Lennox Lewis was a little overrated because of the Samoan dude. Low key made him so hesitant to even throw 2 punch combination. That Samoan dude had crazy power, bro. Lennox is not Ali, but he one of the best. Lennox fought Tyson 16 years after he knocked out Trevor Berbick. To put in perspective, Tyson already became undisputed and defeated before Lewis went pro. Yeah, but he's still around the same age. Your promoter loves you. Chill, KJ. Yeah, he loved me, all right. Yep. He loved me like them, like the people at Roadhouse, Texas Roadhouse love black people. Spitting all in the food and stuff. That's love.
Cracker Barrel.
Right. I'm telling y'all, that's why like first I was upset about like what happened with my channel, how he tried to set me up and all that. But then when they came out with that Texas Roadhouse stuff, I said, bro, I'm going through the same thing everybody was going through, bro. They hate our asses. So that's just, like it
Right,
is what it is.
right.
Like they're
But
not
not
about to let no uh intelligent super black athlete that's not willing to bow down. They're not about to just give you an easy road to success. Like, and that's what any black person that try to have their own identity, they're gonna make you, they're gonna try to make it hard for you. Like, but if you assimilate and you, hey guys, oh wow, thank you for this opportunity. I'm so happy. And you talk like them, you walk like them. They feel like you assimilated, so you're a good little boy. So they make something shake for you.
Mhm.
I don't know who
nah.
Samuel Peterson is.
But look, I'm gonna go back to my question earlier though. Like
Mm-hmm.
you said Dubois Woodley was not fighter of the year. So who was your fighter of the year so far?
What did I say? I had said it, but it's skipping me. It's skipping my mind, bro. I had already said it though.
Okay.
Damn.
You said it was skills, like you're a fan of skills.
Oh no, it might. Nah, it wasn't.
Was
I
it
forgot.
Boots Zayas?
Hell no. Hell no. That was a
I
one-sided
said
ass whooping.
I
I
said more I said more Italian Andy Cruz is
yeah,
also
that
one.
I don't know, but that could have been a candidate. I forgot what was on my. It was a good ass fight. Damn.
Good
Oh,
ass fight.
Gary Anton Russell versus Hiroka. That's one of them.
Nah,
No, no,
That was a
nah,
good
hell
ass
no.
fight. What?
It was a good
Damn.
fight, but not no fight of the
nah.
year. Not no fight of the year. And the way that Anthony Russell, the second half of the fight, he was getting his ass tore up.
That's what I'm saying. It was like all Gary the first half, kind of, you know what I'm saying. Then Hiroka started coming back at the end and made it real
No,
close.
not at the end. The last 6 rounds. I was watching Shakur change the pace and foot feints and his
bro.
shadow boxing. I can see why he is elite. I'm be honest with you, bro. Shakur got elite defense, but he does not have elite offense, bro. He lucky that there's not no real dogs out there.
Nah, I'm trying to think what fight you talking about, KJ. I'm trying to think what other
I said it.
fights
I
were
just
there.
don't. I can't remember it. I'm trying to think of the fights that they had this year.
I mean, the most exciting fight to me was the Boots fight. That was the most
Yeah, that was
exciting.
exciting. Hell yeah.
Benavidez and Zerto was
Oh,
exciting too.
yeah, Zerto.
Yeah. Zerto got his
Yeah,
ass. Ooh.
I
That was a
watched that
Zerto,
good
fight the
Zerto
fight
got
other
right
hurt up.
there.
day, bro. I was like, God damn,
Zerto
He
got
was
hurt
hitting them
up.
with so many hooks.
Ooh.
crazy. I fuck
That
with
looked like a
Benavidez, bro.
mismatch
Good
like a mug.
God. And you know he was his sparring. That's why Bivol don't want to fight him. Benavidez been beating on these dudes in sparring for years. I don't even know.
So
They
you,
should be like, well, this could be the biggest check of my career. Bivol don't need Benavidez to make that money. So he's like, why get my ass whooped in front of all these people when there's still people that believe I could beat him? So why would I fight him? Like Tank, like boxing funny like that. Like you could put in so much work that your fans believe you could beat everybody, even if it's guys that you couldn't beat. So it's best not to fight him because then you will lose the allure. Like Tank got an allure around him where people really think he's just the best, but he ain't fight nobody. So it's like if as long as I never fight him, I could be one of them what if stories. Like, well, if Tank would have did this, it's better than going out there and lose it and then you lose all that mystique. Said Benavidez a bully for real. Not really. The man jumped up and weight and still kicking ass. The lack of offense is why Duran and Pryor would stop Shakur. I don't know about Duran because Duran struggled, but Pryor probably would have stopped him because Pryor was on that stuff. But Pryor not on that stuff, Shakur would beat him. Somebody that probably would have stopped Shakur is Salvador Sanchez. But Duran struggled with Benitez, so I don't know about him. They fight at a high pace behind the skills. You know who would have stopped Shakur? Sugar Ray Leonard. And I don't hear, well, he's bigger than him. A lot of them dudes back in the day, like Duran, they just went up in weight. So yeah, if Shakur went up to 147, Ray Leonard in his prime would stop his ass. Bad.
Man, you know Shakur be talking about something else. Come to 141.
You couldn't even do that back in the day. That's why I don't rank him at like on Floyd and them level. Like you can't drop Shakur in the 80s and think he's gonna be successful. He's gonna get booed out the damn gym.
Man,
Like he will be successful, but not to this level. Like it's people that was really gunning for you, and nobody wanted to hear that he bigger than me. Like Duran couldn't say, "All right, I'm not gonna fight Ray Leonard. He bigger than me." He just jumped up. That's just what it was. Hagler did it, and that's why I don't really consider Hagler. Like to me, Hagler is the worst out of all the four kings. Because everybody else was going up in weight, down in weight, fighting all these different belts, fighting all these different champions. Hagler stayed at 160 all them years. He said, why not go up and weight? He said, my opponent's already bigger than me. But Ray Robinson, who's smaller than Hagler, went all the way up to light heavyweight.
man,
Shakur
they
did great against
shamelessly,
Cepeda. Yeah, he really did.
ducked now. You saw well, Richardson Hitchens. What? How you say his name? Richardson Hitchens. You see what he
Yeah.
did today?
Yeah, that's how you said it.
what happened?
Yeah, you see what he did today?
What do you
No.
do?
So he viciously called out Norman, called him a bum, told everybody
Oh,
that he beat him up down in Atlanta in his gym. All that,
You know what? He might have because Norman is such a athlete. He don't understand like jabbing and feints and all that. So anybody like that's why Norman didn't want the boost fight. Anybody that just know how to jab and fight at a distance, they're gonna give Norman trouble. Norman want to get close and land a power shot. That's why Devin did him dirty. So I see
Yeah.
Hitchens doing him dirty. I'm not surprised by that. But my thing is, you calling out somebody that you already beat on in the gym. Call out them people that you ain't beat on.
Nah, but
You
it
know what I mean?
gets
You wasn't
worse.
calling out Matias like that.
It gets worse. So Norman replies
It
and
was a good
says,
fight.
"Let's run it."
Mm-hmm.
And then Hitchison say, "Oh, the higher ups don't want to see that, so I'm not doing it." Basically,
so why did
Well,
he call him
no.
out?
I like that. He's just keeping it real. A lot of these fights not happening because, like I always say, boxing not just about no skill and no talent. Like these fights got to happen on certain ritualistic dates, and uh, these different white boys behind the scene got to agree on it. You might got to sleep with somebody. Like it ain't It's not what we think it is. Like, no, I'm being dead serious. It's not. It's
I
not
know.
just because if it was, then the fights will happen. It will make much more sense. It's so much stuff that go into these big fights. That's why Hitchens said what he said, but he can't come out and be 100% with it.
Yeah,
I don't know
but
why Shakur didn't throw a single punch in shadow box talking about fight how you train. Well, that's only one clip. Of course, he throw punches in shadow boxing. He obviously was just working on something different. Like he's working on his feints. I remember when Shakur called Sugar Ray Robinson trash. Shakur is just now starting to study the older fighters, so give him some time. Like this man said, "Oh, nobody told me Hagler was that good." Like even Clarissa Shields knew Hagler was good. So he's just now starting to expand his game by watching older fighters. That's one
I
of the
feel
reasons
like
why his offense isn't great because all he did was watch Floyd all day.
that's a lot of athletes too. Period. Like they don't really watch like back in the day sports. They
You
just
have
good
to.
at
That's how
it.
you learn.
You feel
You,
me?
because if you
Like a
just
lot of
watching modern, then you're not gonna get the full gauntlet of skills. Like you got to watch everybody. That way you see what's out there and what fits your body best.
hoopers and shit. D1 like they don't really watch like ball like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like it's crazy to me. Like I
it
don't know.
really is. It's because they have this progressive mindset. Everything today is better. They get taught that from the white man. Everything today is better. Don't even worry about history. Yeah, Ray Leonard would just be too quick with too much offense. I agree. Floyd versus Ray Leonard, I don't know. I agree. Hagler wasn't better than Wilfred Benitez. Yeah, he wasn't, but I mean, he's still great. It's just that era with that whole 4 kings, really 5 kings, that was unprecedented. Like you got that much damn talent and they all fighting. That's never happened ever since. Like we haven't had nothing like that since probably the heavyweight era with Ali, where you just got all this crazy talent and they all fighting each other and they all want to be the best. So me saying Hagler is the worst out of the 4 kings, that's not a disrespect to him. He's still a king. You feel me? Like he's still a king. It's just the other dudes was different. Who wins Augustus versus Javante? Bro, Emmanuel Augustus, he didn't even take boxing serious. He just boxed for fun. If he took boxing serious, he could have been something, but he was in there playing around. That's why he had a lot of losses. Like Tank probably knocked him out.
Tank will fight him though.
No, Tank, I don't know. I don't know. You know how Tank is. Tank throwing up
Uh,
before the fights and stuff. Like Tank a scary dude. He can fight, but he's a scary dude. Ray already beat a defensive genius and Wilfred Benitez. Yeah, I know. That's why I got Ray beating Shakur. Do you remember when Bernard Hopkins beat Simon Brown? Yes. The fact that Hitchens saying that and Devin and Tank are making fun of each other's deceased parents show you they on some Masonic. Bro, I told you, they got Devin and Tank making fun of each other's mothers to try to send a cue to the black community like it's okay to treat each other like this. Like Ali, he would make light up his opponents, like calling them, "Oh, you look like a bear, you ugly, you this, you that." He would never make fun of somebody's deceased mother. That's why they don't want people like they don't want athletes that aren't under that mind control. You know what I mean? Like they want athletes that are so they could spread, that demonic stuff, spread darkness. Like, oh, I got money. It's all about making money. I'm famous. F you, F your mom, F your dad. They don't even the trash talk isn't even witty. It's not even funny. It's just disrespectful. Is Shakur to Kobe to Floyd's Michael Jordan? No. Shakur Stevenson is Puerto Rican. People they sleep on this. Shakur will never be able to fight like Bud and Floyd because he's Puerto Rican. The Puerto Ricans, they are brothers, but they come from a different tribe. They don't have the same set of skills as us. So the natural born indigenous American black man is most likely going to be the most talented boxer, the most talented overall athlete. Puerto Rican, he's still going to do his thing, but he's not going to be able to fight like a black man. Even though
yeah,
he's black, he's not be able to fight like an American black man ever.
and Kobe would have fought Devin at 147,
You
in
said
my
Kobe?
opinion. I'm saying if he had that Kobe mindset, you talking about Kobe to Jordan, and like
Oh yeah,
Kobe
yeah,
would
yeah,
have
yeah, yeah.
would
Kobe
have
would have fought. Yeah,
yeah,
Kobe would have. Yeah, Kobe was never
yeah.
scared. That's why he was
Talking
airballing
about catch
his
rate.
rookie year. Airball 6 times. He was never scared.
Right.
Male Augustus' record was 34-30. Augustus got robbed a lot, and they would throw him in there with people that were way bigger than him too. But he wasn't really training the right way. Like if you read up on Augustus, like he just went to the gym. He went to the gym every day. I don't know what his road work was looking like. His approach to boxing was more so like having fun. Like, yeah, and his money, whenever he got paid, he just bought everybody around him. He just buy him stuff. Like he didn't. He was homeless. Like he ended up being homeless. He was already homeless before boxing, but even when he got a place, he ended up back homeless because he had spent up all his money. Like he was just different, bro. And it shows in the ring. Like his spirit was different, and it showed in the ring. He was different. I don't even think he cared about being 34 and 38. He just wanted to put on a show. It was kind of like how them and one dudes, like, they nasty with the skills, but they couldn't play in the NBA. But they nasty as hell. They could do stuff that NBA players can't do as far as showmanship.
Mm. You know he has a gym.
Who?
Emmanuel Augustus. I forgot where
Good.
though.
Because you know he had somebody when he was out there homeless, somebody shot and the bullet hit him and it messed up his body. So he couldn't box no more. Couldn't do none of the cool stuff that he did, sadly. So I'm glad that he opened up a gym. Hopefully he making money.
Mm.
Same reason Chicago music is just F your dead man's facts. Puerto Ricans are great boxers. Yeah, they are great boxers, but they can't fight like American black fighters. For example, most of the great Puerto Ricans, bro, they can't put that guard up and walk you down. They're not versatile. They only fight in one style. Like Hector Macho Camacho, he fight in one style. Shakur, one style. Who else?
Xander.
Now, don't even bring him up. That's disrespect to the Puerto Ricans. I'm talking about the ones that
Pedro
like that.
Berlanga.
Stop playing, bro. Hector Camacho, one style. Oh, Wilfred Benitez, one style. So the Puerto Ricans, they can master that little slick style, but that's the only style they can fight in. The top level American black fighters, they fight in every style.
Yo, you funny for that, bro. You
Nah, I just
said
keep it a
that's
buck, bro.
disrespectful to Puerto Ricans. He's
Yeah, I don't
Puerto
want to play. We
Rican,
talking
bro.
about people who at a high level, like
I
that
feel you.
people
I
want to
feel you. I
put.
feel you.
You know what I mean? I can't be
I feel
Edgar
you.
Berlanga, the one that be clapping his hands together, getting knocked all across the ring. The chosen one. What's good, Dex? I don't think Roy Jones was beatable at middleweight. Roy Jones was a PD user. He was melting guys and couldn't get hurt. Hopkins admitted he was forced to keep his hands in his pockets. Yeah, Roy was
Oh,
so fat,
hey,
but he was a
KJ,
PED user. So it's like, I mean, he's a PED user. What's good, Dex?
you think Terrence Crawford can beat Pernell Whitaker?
Terrence Crawford fight Pernell at what, lightweight?
Welterweight.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
he's
think
so
so,
much
bro?
bigger. He's so much bigger. Welterweight was Bud Prime weight class. If you talking about like 140 or 135, I think Pernell embarrassed Crawford, but that weight will make a huge difference because Pernell was a blown up welterweight. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think he
I
would beat him.
agree.
He wouldn't stop him though because Pernell was too tough, but I think he would beat him. And plus, think about it. Bud is an offensive maestro, right? Pernell's a defensive maestro. Don't nobody want to see defense. Like Bud would have won. Them judges would have gave Bud that fight. When you think Ryan going to KO Benn, I got round 3. Well, look, I'll tell you one thing. If Ryan don't KO him early, with Ryan's lack of conditioning, Ben might be able to pull together like a majority draw or something. If he could just, because Ben got good conditioning. Ryan Power don't really be lasting like that in them late rounds. Like Haney, he was on the PDs, but if they both are not on PD. But I'll tell you one thing, and just shout out to my man One Vandal, because he used to always be an advocate for the juice offs. Both of these men have tested positive. So if I was them, I wouldn't mention nothing about no testing. I'll go ahead and juice up, and we just gonna have a juice off. And if it's a
Nah,
juice off, all bets are off. I don't know who won
bro,
that.
bro,
That
already,
might end up
bro.
being fight of the year.
Bro, matter of fact, bro, they gonna make sure there's no
Thanks,
drug
Cruff.
testing.
You
Because they
said
know
what?
that. They gonna make sure there's no drug testing because they know that. They know it's gonna be fight of the
Yeah, that's how
year.
they did with Pacquiao and Marquez 4. When Marquez knocked Pacquiao out, that man was juiced up.
Right.
But Pacquiao cheat every fight, so it was fair.
Now the people putting on the fight, they're gonna make they gonna know they're gonna make sure, listen, take whatever y'all want. We just need you to be
Yeah,
fight of the year, bro.
they do that. Roy Jones and I think it was Richard Hall or somebody. Like, yeah. Them
Yeah.
juicers, bro, they don't want nobody say that. They won't even say like, "Oh, we doing testing." Don't want nobody say nothing. It's like, yeah, I'm be on mine. I hope you on yours. I got mine on me. I got mine on me. I hope you got yours.
Yo.
Yeah, they some
That's
juice
gonna be fight
heads,
of the
man.
year.
Yeah, that'd be fight of the year.
No
Two juice
bullshit.
heads knocking each other up and down the ring. Antonio Tarver said that he was smoking and then he went to rehab. He watched the Olympics. Roy Jones Jr. Antonio Tarver said it was crazy when he got robbed. Yeah, Roy got robbed. I don't know the relevance of that, but yeah, yep. Cotto the best Rican ever? Hell no. Yeah, but Emmanuel Augustus would take fights in 5 days' notice. I think it's just the industry wasn't messing with him. Yeah, he didn't sell that soul. He did get robbed a lot. Listen. Emmanuel Augustus had like a structured regimen. Yeah, he could have been great. But the fact of the matter is, he was boxing for fun. He wasn't even really taking it serious. Like he loved to fight, and he would go to the gym every day. But boxing, you gotta have really a structured regimen. You know what I mean? Like his fights where he doing all that playing and stuff like that, he need to be jabbing his corner and winning the round. They already don't really like defense, so Pernell Whitaker got robbed multiple times. He was out there, with a full gauntlet of boxing skills. I mean, Augustus didn't have good boxing skills, bro. Look at his fight with Floyd and look at his punching technique. Look at his punching technique. If he had good punching technique, he probably would have beat Floyd Mayweather. And it's crazy to say that, but the man, excuse me, he didn't even have good punching technique, bro. Like, who the best boxer Emmanuel could beat? I don't know.
Rolly. Wait, no.
Man, who cares? He beat Rolly. Anybody
Hey,
beat Rolly.
so K, do
Mayweather
you
got popped for PDs. Mayweather never got popped for PDs, bro. Mayweather got IV injections that he got cleared for water because his ass was old and he wanted to stay hydrated. Check out the story of Vada taking IVs to dilute the PDs. No, he's taking IVs because his ass was old and still trying to fight in a fast style. You don't understand, bro. Boxing, that nutrition, that hydration is very important. Especially the hydration, more so than the nutrition. Floyd was 35 when he was he's 36 or 35 when he fought Pacquiao. So he needed them damn IVs. And him and Pacquiao agreed that, because you can agree. Let me tell you how much they was old and they needed the help. They agreed that you could drink Gatorade in the corner. So you could agree in certain states that you could have Gatorade. Really, you only supposed to have water. Floyd and Pacquiao agreed on Gatorade, bro. I'm letting you know, these was some old heads, bro. They was old. They needed that sugar. They couldn't do it no more.
Electrolytes.
Like, y'all don't be knowing what y'all talking about, bro. Them
And
bones be dry.
you could tell Floyd Mayweather wasn't on nothing because
Well, you
he
can't tell. I
fights.
don't put nothing past Floyd, bro. Floyd a dirty eat. Like Floyd ain't all good, bro. Like
Nah,
there's a
but
reason
look,
they
like
let him make $1 billion. I don't put nothing
he,
past him. I just don't think that he was on steroids.
because like just the way he fight like his age, bro. Like there's nothing super like when he was
If
at
Floyd
like
was on
36.
steroids, then Pretty Boy Floyd never would have went away. That's how I look at it.
Exactly. Like, like you could tell, like, it's just all technique, footwork, ain't nothing super crazy, ain't nothing
Yeah,
super.
he couldn't do it
It's
no more.
just
That's why the fight
right,
with Pacquiao, he's talking about, yeah, I want water. I need Gatorade. And Pacquiao
right,
agreed on it. He wanted that Gatorade too.
right.
Imagine that, boy. I hope I get to the level one day where I'll be like, yeah, let's just get Gatorade in the corner. What? I go crazy. I could drink some actual sugar and salt in the middle of the ring. What? Man, who
I need Gatorade now.
why do you think people feel like Israel Majimov was Terrence's toughest fight, and how do you view that fight from your perspective? That fight showed that once you hit like 34, every year you lose like 15% of your boxing ability. Because Bud was, I think, 36 when he fought Errol, or 35, and 1 year
Third,
went by and he lost
yeah.
so much. He lost so much, and his reflexes was not the same. So Israel was just popping him and popping him. But that fight wasn't no tough fight for Bud, really. Israel really can't. Like, he really not all that, bro. That's why
And
he
he was
struggled with
awkward.
Virgil Ortiz. He just was marketed good. Like, they put him in there with some bums, but when he get in there with elite fighters, all that bouncing back and forth, not having elite counters and traps and stuff like that, he get exposed. But yeah, Bud was just old, bro. If Bud was a year younger, literally, if it was the same Bud that fought Errol, he'd have stopped Israel. But you lose 1 year when you're in your 30s, mid 30s. Every year you're losing like 15% of your boxing ability. By the time you're 40, you're gonna be 25% the fighter that you was at 33. No matter how hard you train. That's why I
Mm.
tip my head off to Bernard Hopkins, because Bernard was 25% himself, but he came up with so many little tactics and maneuvers to make sure he can still be elite. Like, I don't
And
got
he,
time to look. I hit 36 years old. Lord willing, I'm still healthy. I'm hanging it up. I don't give a damn about, did we win championship? Did we do it? Nah, we old. We done. I'm not about to be out there trying to find every nook and cranny to try to beat up on a young man. Nope. You got it. You got it, young brother. I'm gonna go ahead and get my switch license by then.
what's crazy? They be saying Terrence Crawford be on steroids with that snack shit.
He might be. Watch the cussing brother could be on YouTube, but he might be.
My fault.
I don't know. You good? I just be telling people like but he might be. But
I
until
don't
it's
see the point
proven,
of him using
until
it
it's
though,
proven,
because
my thing is this: why would they let Bud get away with it, but not Canelo? Who the hell is Bud? They don't even like Bud.
I
So why would they
mean,
let
you
Bud get
know
away
why
with it, but not
Canelo?
Canelo? You
Because
feel me?
Canelo, like what the stuff he do. So, but they all
And
do it, but Canelo do a little bit
Canelo
more.
made them people hundreds of millions. Why would they? Why would Canelo pop dirty but never Bud?
and also like there's
Everything dark
other
come to the light, man. That's all I gotta
th-
say.
there's there's other boxers on Snack who ain't shit like Barrios. You know what I mean? Like Arnold Barboza.
Bro, just because you take steroids on me, you gonna be nice. Frank Martin fought a man named Michelle Rivera. Michelle Rivera was
Bro,
on steroids. Frank
I
Martin
know,
beat the brakes off his ass.
bro. I heard that a million times.
I got Usyk, Fury, and Joshua getting chopped by a lot of heavyweights. Many not even great. Oh yeah, this is a weak heavyweight era. It is what it is. If they was in a better era, maybe they would have rose to the occasion. Maybe not, but this is one of the weakest. Wilder can outrank his era because of the heart and punching power. Bone Crusher and Tony Tubbs, Andre Ward. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna read the rest of these comments and I'm gonna go ahead and drop down because it is getting late and I gotta get my black ass up at 5:30. Uh, Andre Ward said he told Roy Jones Jr. not to take the fight with Tarver. Working his way up to heavy. Look, man, Tarver was whooping Roy ass since the amateurs, man, and he had nothing to do with going up and down weight. Roy Jones' resume overrated. Roy Jones PD user. KJ, why don't India and China just dominate boxing? Always wonder how there isn't more Chinese and Indian boxers out there. Stop
Genetics.
playing, bro. Stop playing.
Genetics, bro.
Talking about India and China. Do you know
India and
the
China
bone
is
density?
crazy.
Do you know the bone density of Chinese people and the average height and all that? Like, come on, bro.
Bro, fuck, not
In
even
India,
boxing.
do you know how much weight they carry? Like, they couldn't. Boxing is a sport where you want to be lightweight. Like, man, talking about dominate. Man, please.
Just athlete sports in general. Like you don't really see Indians and
Man,
Chinese
that
people
man
in
just
any
he just
damn
threw that out
sport.
there, bro. He just threw that out there. He said, "You all right, be right, but don't find it weird. Floyd only fought in Las Vegas. I don't buy that he was taking the steroids for his brittle hands though. I don't know how the steroids will help his bones like brittle hands. Madrimov will beat Haney, possible. Who wins, Parag or Canelo? I got Parag all day. I don't know. Everybody talk about Parag like he this and that, but it's like who he fight. They say Crawford retired the same day Victor Conte died. Yeah, I seen that on Facebook. Zenkai, easy work, too much rhythm, and his maneuver for them white boys. All right, we're going to end on that, man. I don't know who they was talking about, but somebody got too much rhythm for them white boys, man. Hey, y'all brothers,
Bro.
thanks
Yeah.
for coming up, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm
All
going to
right,
try to go
KJ.
live again tomorrow night. I'm trying to go live a lot this month because once the last month come before my fight, I'll be locked in. I ain't going to be able to really give it to y'all, man. My man
All
1V
right.
came back.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, brother. I ain't talked to 1V on live in a minute. And everybody just remember when y'all come up here, you know, we can say ass, we can say damn, but the other ones, we want to
Yeah.
avoid that, the N word and all that, because we on YouTube with it. But
Yo,
y'all
you know
stay
what's
blessed,
crazy though?
man. You say,
I be
yeah,
seeing,
go ahead, 1V.
and them other boxer laws, they be going crazy. They be saying anything.
Yeah, but I'm making money. I'm monetized, so
Oh, I word.
I don't
Word.
know if they monetize. Like, so when you monetize, they don't want you cussing and all that because of the
Right.
ads. Plus, like like when I get a bigger channel and they have say a big fight happen, I just go
Mhm.
live on Patreon so that everybody could just go crazy. But
Right.
for now, and I'm gonna do 2 lives too. So say some people that don't want to support the Patreon, I still do a free YouTube live, but it's just gonna be you can't just say whatever. But
Right.
Patreon, we can say whatever. A person like me who actually is a professional fighter and stuff like that, they watching me closely. They looking to take my channel. They looking to do this. They looking to do that. So I don't be trying to get too crazy
Mm-hmm.
with what I say on YouTube or TikTok and stuff like that. So because it ain't
Right.
like they know what it is. They know how like what I did was very intelligent. Like, okay, I'm gonna be a boxing content creator, a commentator, but I'm gonna actually fight. That legitimizes me to the viewers. They know
Mm-hmm.
that. And it's not like you could just and I'm good too. You can't just find somebody on the street like me, like, oh yeah, Like most people who could talk boxing can't box.
Mm-hmm.
Most people who could box, they can't talk boxing. So that's why they be on my ass like that. Like, nah, we're not about to let you run a gauntlet on us, and you ain't lick no ass. You ain't meet up at no Diddy party. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I be trying to be a little cautious about like the cussing and stuff.
No, my bad, G. Won't happen
No,
again.
you good. You good. You good. Like y'all saying it one time, not really going to affect it. That's why I just warn people. But if somebody would just come up here just cussing, like I'm not making no money off of that. So I'm wasting my time at that point.
That's a fact.
Yeah, them other lives, they ain't monetized. They just say whatever. But all right, brothers. I appreciate everybody coming up, man. Mr. Incredible, get that $100 ready. Jaffe, get that $100 ready. I don't know why. Ask 1V. 1V know about me. Yeah, 1V dropped down. You should have stayed up. Ask 1V, bro. Anybody else watching the live, One Vandal know. You know what happened when you put money up against KJ. You going home broke. All right, man. Y'all stay blessed, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Peace.